Hello, and welcome to episode 53 of the Bearded Banter Podcast, the gaming podcast where we're going to shake things up a little bit today. I'm your host, the Bearded One, and today we're doing something a little different. Usually on the show, we would do some general discussion about games and what we've been playing and all that shit. And then we talk about some gaming news stories, you know, stuff that's been going on in the industry over the past week. But today, I thought we would do something a little bit different. We're doing something new here. Today, I'm conducting an interview, which is something that we have never done on the show before. And who else would I fucking interview than my piece of shit co-host, Bones?
Hi.
Bones, how's it going?
Not bad.
I swear to God, if you eat another goddamn chip.
I have food.
If you eat another fucking chip. Why don't you get real close to the microphone? Make every crunch count. Okay, you can stop now.
That's just disturbing.
So anyway, today I am going to be interviewing my co-host Bones today, all about her gaming lineage. That sounds way more interesting than it probably will be. But yeah, today I'm gonna interview Bones, and I'm gonna ask her questions all about her background as a gamer. I thought that would be pretty interesting if she answers them, you know.
I'm not even
honestly.
a gamer.
And the reason I decided to do this was because I actually just recently got interviewed myself, and I forgot how fun it was to do interviews.
Who the fuck wants to be interviewed? Not me.
I like doing interviews. I've done a couple interviews with people.
Why do you want to work for this company? I need money.
Not those kind of interviews.
Jobs pay money.
Well,
and money makes the world go round.
Yeah, but money
doesn't... Because I am living in a capitalist hellhole.
Yeah, but money doesn't buy happiness. You lost your chip.
I lost my chip.
All right. Off to a great start. Let's get this shit show on the road, Bones.
That's because of capitalism.
You are now limited to one chip per question.
Oh, no.
And you cannot eat that chip until you answer this question.
Oh, no.
And you have to answer each question truthfully and honestly and totally not jokingly, because I will murder you otherwise. So here we go. Put that back in the dip. You son of a bitch. Okay, Bones, are you ready?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Our first question. How long would you reckon that you have been playing video games?
Like, in years?
Yes.
Or relative time?
Years.
Because forever, in relative time, fucking, I don't know, how old am I?
You're 24.
Then that is the answer.
You have not been playing games since you popped out of the womb.
Yeah, pretty much.
No.
Yeah, because the parents had the fucking Nintendos, and I've been playing the Nintendos for ever in relative time. I'm gonna go with at least 23.4 years.
I don't think that's
yes,
the
shit
answer.
Time.
I don't think that's the answer, but moving on.
It's been like my whole life. Which, relatively speaking, is forever.
I hate you. All right, moving on. Our next question. What kind of gamer would you consider yourself? Would you consider yourself hardcore, casual, anything like that?
I'm not a gamer. I don't know. I wouldn't consider myself hardcore. Mostly because hardcore means something that I don't agree with.
I could have gotten someone who would have taken this seriously.
I'm sorry. Okay, but
you're all I fucking have.
No, okay, but I don't consider myself a hardcore gamer because hardcore gamers scare me. They're weird. But I also don't consider myself a casual gamer.
So you're middle of the road?
Yeah, because I don't like just play video games occasionally for enjoyment, whatever, for bullshit reasons. Because I also play video games a lot and get into them, like, really badly sometimes. But I also don't consider myself hardcore because I'm not like, headset MLG cats! Like,
I don't think they say cats after
They don't
that.
say cats after MLG.
That's just something that
I
the
thought
people...
MLG cats was a thing.
No, that's something that the people who make fun of MLG say.
Okay, whatever.
MLG cats meow pro 360 no scopes.
Okay, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't consider myself one of those hardcore elite snipes 360 no scope MLG cats meow people, but I'm also not a casual gamer.
So you're in the middle.
Yeah, kind of in the middle.
Okay, that's cool.
I don't freak out, but I also sometimes freak out.
Okay, you can have a chip now. Because,
I gotta have a chip!
we're on to our next question. Okay, that's great. Next question, Buns. What are your favorite gaming genres? What are the games that you enjoy the most? What types of games?
What genre is Pokemon?
It's RPG.
RPG. What genre is Mass Effect?
That's...
RPG.
It's the action RPG.
What's RPG? RPG! I'm going with RPG. I'm fucking like Paper Mario, Mass Effect, Dragon Age, Skyrim, Pokemon. They're all RPGs, man. All of them.
Well...
RPG. I would have to go with well, just because it's like... seems to be the dominant video game genre that I seem to play, so
But do you enjoy any other genres?
I don't like platformers.
Oh, well, fuck you.
Action adventure seems to be a movie genre rather than a video game genre. I don't know. In terms of, like, general theme genres instead of, like, gameplay type genres, I've kind of, like, I'm more leaning towards the fantasy sci-fi kind of, genre.
Who'da thunk it? I'm sorry, go on.
Wow, was that sarcastic?
No.
Because,
Who'da thunk it? Go on.
Yeah, so fantasy, RPG, sci-fi.
Alright, moving on. Going off of that...
I get a chip
God
first.
fucking damn it.
I'm gonna eat it.
You lost
I lost it.
This is what happens when you're reckless. Okay, going off of that last question, what are your favorite games within your favorite genres? So, what's your favorite RPG?
Oh, God. Why? Mass Effect. Mass Effect.
Why?
Because it's good. Have you played it?
No.
Oh.
No,
I don't know. It's got a little bit of everything, but, like, you get to build your character and you get to make choices and, yeah, I mean, it's cool. You get to punch a reporter in the face, which is, like, literally my favorite part of 2. Is when you punch the bitch in the face. I don't know. It's a really good game. I really like the story. The story is really good. I love the sci-fi setting, aliens. There's fucking... There's all kinds of stuff. There's something for everybody.
That's great. In case you're wondering, kids, yes, there is fucking.
There is fucking. It's very graphic in the first one.
Yeah, I've seen.
There's peen.
Yeah, I've seen.
There's not really peen.
All right,
okay.
Moving on. Next question. From what you can remember, what is the first game you ever played?
It's gotta be Mario Bros. Super Mario Bros. Let's go with that one. I think that one, because, like, we had the NES, and that's, like, the first thing I can ever remember playing. It might be Super Mario Bros. 3.
Or Duck Hunt?
No.
Okay.
It's a Mario game. It's either Super Mario Bros. Or Super Mario Bros. 3. I'm not sure.
All right.
We'll go with that. It was the 90s.
All right.
Nobody remembers the 90s.
All right,
90s kids.
Okay, yeah, we're both high five, 90s kids. Going...
Chip?
Yes. Going off of that, what, are you just doing this so you can eat fucking chips? Because every question you answer gets you closer to a chip?
Chip!
I didn't say you could have two.
I didn't have my one last time.
God damn it. Okay, going off that question, what is your earliest gaming memory? Like, what is the earliest memory you have of playing a video game?
Wouldn't that literally be the same question?
No, it's different.
Okay.
Okay, like you said either the original Mario 3 is the first game you remember playing, but what's the first memory you have of, like, gaming in general?
Playing Super Mario 64 with Dad. And watching him fail miserably trying to get the stars.
Yeah, Dad was not good at that game.
I actually remember going with Mom to the pawn shop that we bought the game at, and then bringing it home.
I was not there.
And then Dad played it.
I was not there.
I get a chip, though!
Okay. Alright, then what is your favorite gaming memory?
Hold on a fucking minute.
Based on your initial response, it seems like you actually have an answer for me.
Actually, my favorite gaming memory of, like, all time was fucking... Okay. Now I don't know what it is.
God damn it. You were so...
No.
So
Beating
close.
fucking Bowser at the end of Yoshi's Island.
Really?
Yeah, because it took me like 7 times to beat him. He was an asshole when I was little. Now I could beat him in my sleep. But fucking beating Baby Bowser and then beating actual fucking Gigantor Bowser. Finally beating him after the last level, I struggled through the last level. Or the last world or whatever. And then fucking Baby Bowser's a little bitch. But I got him, but then I kept fucking killed on Big Bowser. And finally beating Big Bowser was fucking awesome. I was gonna say beating Ganondorf in Twilight Princess because it was so satisfying because he was such an asshole, but
that's every
it
Zelda.
wasn't hard.
That's also every Zelda.
It wasn't hard.
Okay.
Chip!
Alright. Next question.
Yeah?
What is your favorite scene in a game? I know it's something in Mass Effect.
Ooh. Okay, the first time you use a Mass Effect relay in Mass Effect in the first one, because it's so pretty, and the first time you fucking use it, it's like this huge fucking deal because, like, you've never used a mass relay before. Yeah, so, like, fucking jump into a new galaxy in fucking Mass Effect for the first time, that was balls.
But the good kind of balls?
The good kind of balls.
Okay.
That was so balls.
Satisfying balls.
Also, the opening scene when you boot up Twilight Princess.
You mean with the horse?
Yeah, it's so fucking pretty.
It is pretty.
It's so fucking pretty. Even on the fucking GameCube, that shit was gorgeous.
Alright.
That shit was balls!
You can have a chip. Alright, going off of that, what is your least favorite scene in a game? Like one that just either doesn't make any sense, or is pointless, or just hits you in the feels a little too hard.
Oh god, you had to say the last one because obviously it's the end of Mass Effect 3.
Is your least favorite?
My least favorite is when you get hit by... Spoiler alert! If anybody hasn't played Mass Effect 3 at this point. Well, I know you, but I've already spoiled the entire thing.
I also don't care.
Anyway, spoiler alert. So, like, at the end of Mass Effect 3, you're getting ready to charge the fucking Citadel relay. Or, like, the Citadel beam or whatever. And you do, and it fucking annihilates you, and then you wake up, and you're, like, all fucking battered and bloody and whatever, and you crawl through a room full of dead bodies, which is just traumatizing. And then Anderson dies in your arms. It's very sad. I hate the entire ending of Mass Effect 3. I love it, but I hate it because it made me cry so hard. I was like 5 minutes into it and already like sobbing.
Jeez, that's...
In terms of like scenes like I actually didn't like, oh, God, I don't know. I haven't played a game where I didn't like stuff.
You sure about that?
Yeah, like what?
You sure? You
Like
sure
what?
you've never played a bad game before?
I've never played a game with like a cutscene I didn't like. Or like a scene in the game that I didn't like.
I haven't.
I don't know. I can't think of any.
Alright, well...
All I can think of is like, that hit me in the feels so hard I hate it.
I'll take that as an actual answer. Next question. What is your favorite console of all time?
All time. God. I'm torn.
N64?
No. Well, I'm torn because I really like the SNES because it had a lot of great games, and some of my favorite games are on the SNES, like Super Mario World, Yoshi's Island, fucking Doki Doki Mario.
But that was
All Stars, whatever. Obviously, Link to the Past was on fucking SNES. N64 was a great fucking console. We got Super Mario 64, we got Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask.
Banjo-Kazooie.
We got Paper Mario, we got Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie. We got Mario Kart, like an actual good Mario Kart. But I also love the Xbox One. I fucking love it. So I don't know. I'm kind of torn.
She's a fangirl. Attack her.
I love the Xbox One. I don't know, man. Like, honestly, like, I can't see myself getting another console. Other than the Switch. I really want a Switch. But Nintendo is so much different than fucking, like, Blockbuster, whatever. You know what I mean?
Wow, that was harsh.
No, but, like, they're two completely different things. Like, a PS4 and an Xbox One, like, Xbox and Sony are, like, in their own, like, category, and then Nintendo is just fucking out there doing whatever the fuck Nintendo does. I don't even try to explain Nintendo anymore. It's just like, yeah, they're Nintendo. I don't know. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm torn. I would have to say probably just based on the sheer amount of, like, games that are in, like, my top, like, favorite games of all time, I would have to go with the N64 because it has a lot of great games that I played a lot as a kid. Played the fuck out of some of those games, man.
I was there. I remember.
Yeah, so, I mean, I'd probably have to go with the N64, I guess. But, you know, the problem is that at this point in time, I don't think anybody could say that the Xbox One is their definitive favorite console of all time. Because it's too early in its life cycle to go ahead and say that. Because I would like to say that because I fucking love Xbox. But, yeah.
She rewarded herself with a chip. Okay. Speaking of consoles, do you play on PC?
Yes, I do.
If so... How frequently do you play on PC?
Wait, I get a chip.
God damn it.
That's
technically the same question.
What was the question?
How frequently do you play on PC if you do?
Not frequently.
Okay.
No, I don't know. I played the shit out of Undertale when it came out. And, like, I've played Mass Effect on there. I played Dragon Age on there. I played Skyrim. Just for the modding. But now we've got console mods for Skyrim Special Edition, which is awesome. But, like, I've modded the shit out of Mass Effect and Dragon Age and shit like that. What else have I played on there? Not that much. Like, I play a lot of the, like, point-and-click type games. Like, I played the shit out of Papers, Please. Papers, Please was such a good game. I still play that game. We played, what was the other one? The Stanley Parable?
Stanley Parable.
Parable. That was a good game. It was a good game. I played I actually want to play, what's it called? It just came out. I think it's called Tyrant. It didn't come out that long ago, but it's like in a post-apocalyptic world where Hitler didn't die. I kind of want to play it. Yeah, but I don't play that much. I think the last game I played was Danganronpa. The first and the second one came out on PC, and I believe the third one's coming out too sometime this year or early next year, if it's not already out. But yeah, I played those. Those were good. I think that was the last thing I played though, other than when you suggested that we play Undertale for the channel, which I'm totally up for.
Yeah. So you don't play frequently?
Yeah, I don't play frequently. When there's a game that comes out that I can only get on PC that has had like really good reviews, or that I wanted to play, like Danganronpa was for Vita, but I never got a Vita, so I never got around to playing it. But yeah, it's not that frequent.
Well, going off of that,
oh god,
here's the big...
No, I get a fucking chip.
Okay, eat your chip.
Oh.
Here's the big fucking question. Here's the big debate-worthy question.
Oh god.
Do you prefer console or PC?
Console.
Well, I mean, it's not difficult for us, but some people would get
up
in arms about that.
Some people would be really pissed off about that, but my whole life I've played console games, and there's only a handful of PC games that I've actually played. And some of the PC games that I have played, I've already played on console, and I only downloaded it on PC for the mods. So, yeah, I mean, like, there's people who would never play a console game, but there's also people who would never play a PC game. So, I'm one of those people who I prefer console just because that's what I play, mostly. But PC's good, bro. I got a chip for that.
All right. Next question. What is your favorite controller? Because I know there's debates among the hardcore horror gamers about which controller is the best and which feels the best and is built the best. What's your personal favorite controller to use?
Out of all the controllers I've ever used, well, early controllers sucked, basically. The NES controller is hell on your hands because it's so small and also sharp corners. The SNES was slightly curvier, but not much more functional. The N64 controller was so bad. So bad. What were they thinking? It literally looked like penis. Okay, we're back in business. So yeah, not one of my favorites. The GameCube built on that. It was a little bit better. The Wii was just a slick dick. The gamepad is not hand friendly. I don't mind the gamepad. I don't mind it, but like when you're playing for a while and it's this big fucking honking thing, I'm just like, fuck my life. Sony, the DualShocks are they're alright. They're not my favorite. They don't have good hand feel.
But you've also never played on a PS4 controller.
It's the same shape.
It's not,
though. It is, though.
But it's different. Trust me. I've used one. It's different.
I don't know. They don't have good hand feel to me. Honestly, the Xbox One controller is my favorite. It just has really good hand feel. It's comfortable. I can play for hours with that shit, and my hands don't cramp up. Good button placement. I'm not a fan of the Sony, the sticks in the middle. I like the one stick on the outside and the other stick in the middle. I like all the good button placement. Like, everything fits. Like, my hands fit really well on the controller. If I need the D-pad, it's over here. You know, it feels good to me. My hands love it.
All right.
Love it.
All right, then.
I reward myself with a chip.
You get a chip. All right.
That was slightly soggy because it sat in the dip so long.
All right. Moving into some industry-related questions.
Okay.
Who's your favorite developer?
BioWare.
You gonna...
No, I'm sorry. I love Dragon Age and I love Mass Effect, and they made Dragon Age and Mass Effect. Therefore, they're my favorite. I feel like I'm trying to write an English paper and I'm like running out of words to say. No, they're just my favorite. They made two of my like absolute favorite game series, and Andromeda looks like it's gonna be fucking amazeballs, and I hope there's another Dragon Age game. And yeah, they're my favorite. Also, the fucking new Mass Effect merch is out, and it's really cool. Really cool.
Chip. All right. Next question. Who is your favorite personality in the gaming industry?
What do you mean?
Like, is there one specific person in the industry, be it an individual like developer or a voice actor or like a game reviewer that you just really like?
Why is all that comes to mind Kojima?
Well, because it's a legitimate answer.
He's fucking so badass, and fucking Konami screwed him over, but then he came out at the Video Game Awards and he was just like, fuck you, Konami! In whatever passes for a Japanese accent nowadays.
That is not at all Japanese.
But, like, he came out at E3 and he was basically like, yeah, this is my new game and fuck you, Konami. And then he came out with Video Game Awards and he was like, yeah, I got Mads Mikkelsen. And what was the other person?
Del Toro.
And also still Norman Reedus. And there was an actual fetus this time. And fuck you, Konami. Also, though, I really like, Johnny. Some Call Me Johnny.
Yes.
Of Some Call Me Johnny fame. Yeah, his reviews are pretty fucking good. We watched a lot of them, and now all I want to watch is fucking Johnny's reviews.
Well,
so yeah.
Well, you haven't been here for the newer reviews. He started the Sonic Handheld Marathon.
Shit my grits, y'all.
So basically Kojima and Johnny.
Kojima, Johnny, I mean, I like the Game Grumps. They're entertaining. But they're just Let's Players. They don't really fucking do anything. In terms of, like, voice actors or anything like that, Jennifer Hale, female Commander Shepard, she's pretty fucking badass.
I knew damn well you were gonna say that.
I also like Troy Baker. Everybody likes Troy Baker. I swear that him and Nolan North are, like, the same fucking person.
And they just interchange.
I swear to God. But yeah, he's cool. He's pretty cool. He's also very hot.
Okay.
I get a chip for that.
Okay, then. All right, moving on. Going off that, who's your favorite voice actor or actress?
Jennifer Hale, hands down. Her Commander Shepard. Okay. When you play Mass Effect, Male Shep, he got better by the end. Like, Mark was doing a good job at the end. But he's just very stiff, and he has, like, absolutely no fucking personality. He has the personality of a wet paper napkin.
That sounds pretty interesting to me.
When you play as FemShep, like, the first game's a little rough, but I think that everybody's first game's a little rough. But seriously, like, Jennifer Hale, like, brought that character to life. Like, she is fucking Commander Shepard. Like, I can't even think of how Male Shep sounds. Like, I don't even know what he sounds like, but I know exactly what Fem Shep sounds like. Like, she's just, like, it was iconic for me. She's my favorite. Also, Troy Baker's hot. I get a chip for that.
That's great. Going off of that, I don't even have to ask you this because I know what the answer is going to be. Who's your favorite video game character?
Commander Shepard! Well, Fem Shep. Commander Shepard. Commander Jane Shepard, or whatever you want to call her. She's cool. No, I don't know, man. It was the first time. Well, maybe not the first time. Maybe the first time I had played a video game and got to make my own female main character. It was the first game I actually played. Other than, I believe, like, I played Oblivion before that. But, like, it was the first time I got to play a female main character, and she was canon. You weren't just making, like, you weren't just making a random character and they weren't actually canon in the universe. She was canon and fully voiced and fucking badass. And representation is very important. So, I mean, like, I played, like, all these games growing up, and, like, I think other than me playing as Princess Peach in, like, fucking Mario Party and Mario Kart, there weren't that many games that you actually got to play as a female main character. And a lot of the games that you did get to play as a female main character weren't that great. And just fucking Commander Shepard is just, like, my favorite fucking video game character of all time. For that reason, because I was a girl and I finally got to play as a fucking badass woman character in a game. And she wasn't, like, brought down because of her gender or anything like that. It was awesome.
Okay, going off of that.
She's my favorite. I get a chip.
Okay, you get a chip. And as you're eating that chip, think about this going off that last question. Who's your least favorite video game character?
Ooh.
I know who you're gonna fucking say, so just say it.
Who do you think I'm gonna say? Tell me, because I'm actually having a hard time. No, you know what? Okay. I don't hate Sonic. I hate what they did to Sonic. Also, I hate Sonic. No. I'm not a fan of the Sonic games. Sonic as a character was great until they actually gave him a voice, and then he got annoying. But no, like, I don't hate Sonic. I just hate what they did with Sonic. And I think that with Sonic Mania, they're gonna finally turn that around.
And Generations 2.
Well, in Generations, but, yeah, I just hate what they did to Sonic. I don't necessarily hate Sonic as a character. I just hate what they did to Sonic.
Okay, then talking about a character you actually, like, don't like.
As for characters I actually don't like. God, that's hard, because, like, I want to say that I really hate, and it's a Dragon Age character, you're not even gonna know who it is, Logan McTier, sorry. He's the main fucking bad guy in Origins, basically, other than the Archdemon, but the Archdemon isn't as big of a douchebag as him. But, like, at the end, you kind of feel bad for him because his actions were kind of justified, but not really because he's a douchebag. I have a lot of those. It's like, yeah, you're the bad guy and I'm supposed to hate you, but, like, I kind of get it. I don't know. I don't necessarily hate any characters.
But in terms of, like, your least favorite character.
My least favorite character.
Like, the character you liked the least.
Oh, fucking Sarah from Dragon Age Inquisition. She's fucking annoying, and I just want to fucking punch her. Her and Solus. Solus is a fucking annoying piece of shit. And he's an asshole at the end. I hate him. Goodbye. I get shit for that.
Okay. Okay, so... another character-related question.
Oh, God.
Last character-related question. Who's your favorite villain in video games?
Ooh. Oh, I know. The guy from Far Cry 3.
Voss?
Voss. Oh my god. So great. His actor, whose name I can't not recall right now, is so fucking great. He was in Orphan Black, too. He played Vic. Vic the Dick is what they call him. But yeah, fucking Voss was awesome. I didn't even play that game, and I just liked watching Voss be an asshole. But he was a lovable asshole. And I really liked him. In terms of, like, big bad bosses, I really, really liked the Reapers, Mass Effect. They're pretty cool. You get to fight a human Reaper in 2, which is awesome. The ending for 3 is a little bit anticlimactic, but 2, you get to fight a human Reaper. Human Reapers are creepy as shit. Those are cool. Also, Ganon. Ganon is a pretty cool villain. He tries really hard to be really badass, and he just falls short, and you're just like, you again. And then you kill him. But I like him, so.
That's great.
Sorry.
That's great. Who's your favorite villain? Well, I have a selection of 7. Okay, moving on. Next question. What's your favorite video game soundtrack?
Mass Effect 3, actually. It was really awesome.
Care to explain?
No. Just listen to Leaving Earth. That's the only song you need to hear on that soundtrack to convince you of why it's an awesome soundtrack. Also, Witcher 3. The Witcher 3 soundtrack was fucking balls. Balls off the walls.
And you have the soundtrack.
I do.
On CD?
Yeah, because it came with the fucking game, which is awesome. CD Projekt Red is so cool. They're actually my second favorite developer. Just so you know. But yeah. Shit, the Witcher 3 soundtrack was just amazeballs. Also the, it's not necessarily a game soundtrack, but the Legend of Zelda 25th anniversary soundtrack that came with, Skyward Sword.
Oh, you mean the score?
That was good. It was really good. It was so good. Legend of Zelda always has great music, though.
That's true. All right. Next question. It's an obvious answer, but what is your favorite series of games?
Mass Effect.
Obviously.
Sorry.
I didn't even have to ask that.
I don't even have to elaborate. I've already elaborated so many times. I mean, okay, aside from Mass Effect, because Mass Effect's always going to be my answer to that question, I'd have to go with Witcher. Witcher's really good. I haven't played the first one yet. I did download it for PC because it was only on PC. But they really, really paid attention to the lore because it's based on a series of books. And it's also based on a lot of European, like, fantasy lore and stuff like that. But yeah, they really, really, really did a good job with details, character details, that kind of stuff. And I was really, really impressed when I played 2, and 3 just fucking blew me out of the water. That was like my game of the year for last year. Yeah, I'd have to go with Witcher aside from Mass Effect, because I just always say Mass Effect.
Right, all right, we only have a few questions left.
Okay.
There's some interesting ones.
Oh, no.
If you could be, I don't even have to ask this one again, but if you could be any video game character, who would it be and why?
Commander Shepard. Because Space Marines, bitches! Also, she's so badass, man. I want to be a badass on a ship with a gun. Killing aliens, fucking aliens, everything, man. Also, I would not mind being Geralt in Witcher. Because that's just fucking cool, man. You kill fucking monsters with your sword and your fucking
Dick.
Magic. And you got a banging dick and all the sorceresses want to bang you. It's cool.
All right, great. Okay, next question. If you could make your own video game, what kind of game would you make? Like let's say I'm a developer, or let's say I'm a publisher and you're like an indie developer. And you're pitching your game idea to me. What would you pitch?
Space Marines. I'm sorry, I have a hard-on for space and guns. And Mass Effect. I don't know, like, that's a hard question because I'm, like, literally, like, as creative as Potato. So, asking me
if you want to know what she means, just watch our Mario Maker Let's Play when we play her levels.
Yeah, I'm as creative as a fucking potato. Actually, potatoes are more creative than me because they can become more different things.
They have starch, which science proves that if you have a high starch intake, you're more creative.
I don't think so. I think that's wrong. But seriously, like, a potato is more creative than me. It can become french fries, waffle fries, curly fries.
No, but if you can...
Crinkle cut fries, mashed potatoes, baked potatoes, potatoes au gratin.
But, like, if you were...
Cheesy potatoes.
But, like, if you were an indie developer and you were pitching an idea for a game to someone that you wanted to make, what would it be? Like, what would the main premise be?
Dinosaurs in space. With guns. And a spaceship.
If you can elaborate on this in a way that makes sense, I will be impressed.
A giant T-Rex named Don McGlane with a giant gun on a spaceship called High Dard. I don't know, man. I don't know. I was thinking dinosaurs, and then I was thinking, wow, Die Hard. I don't know where I was going with that. Either way, I am less creative than a potato.
Okay, let's just leave it at this. What type of game would you make?
It would probably be like a sci-fi RPG type thing.
So Mass Effect.
No. Maybe. Probably.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, last question, Bones.
What? What do you want from me?
Last one. If you... And this is a tough one. I know it's going to be a tough one for you. Maybe, depending. But if you could play only one game for the rest of your life, what would it be and why?
Mass Effect 2. I've already played it 8 times. I could play that shit again. And 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 again, for all eternity. Yeah, probably. Why? It's just a good game. Like, I have literally played it. Actually, I think I've played it 9 times. I think I'm on my 10th playthrough. I have literally played that game at least 8 times. And I literally do nothing different between each of my playthroughs. My choices are the same. My romance is the same. My character pretty much looks the same. She just has a different name every time. And I have never gotten bored. I've never gotten tired of it. I've never said, fuck this game, I'm out. I just I always tell myself I'm starting and I'm gonna, like, do something different. And then I always end up fucking Garrus and saving the team. In that order. So yeah, I think that's the game that I could literally play like for the rest of eternity and never get tired of it, because I've literally played it like 8 times already. All the way through. That's 40 hours per play. 45 if you fuck Garrus a lot. Yeah, I don't know. I'd play that one for all eternity.
It's 360 hours.
Yeah, that's a lot of hours. That's more hours than I put into Skyrim.
Oh, now I remember.
What?
That's I knew I was missing a question that I wanted to put on here, but I just forgot about it. Since you brought it up, to end this, last question: What game do you think you've played the most out of any game in your life?
Can I combine a series?
No, just one individual game that you feel you have played the most, more than any other game.
It's gotta be Mass Effect 2. Because I don't even think I put that many hours into Skyrim, and I easily put in 200 plus hours into Skyrim. But I don't know.
That's great.
I think it's Mass Effect 2, though, because I've literally played it like at least 8 times, plus I started it twice and didn't finish it. So, yeah, it's gotta be Mass Effect 2. Because I've got like 100 hours in Witcher 3. I've easily got 200 hours in Skyrim, but I'm not sure of the count. I don't know how you see that on Xbox 360.
You can't.
Yeah, you can't. I don't know how much time I put into it. I could probably, like, load it up and see. Because I think there's a timer in the game. But yeah, I think it would have to be Mass Effect 2. Because I played Mass Effect 1, like, 4 times. All the way through. Sadly enough. And I only played 3 like 3 times, and I didn't finish it the first time because I couldn't deal with the ending. And then the second time, I cried my way through all 40 minutes of the ending. And then the third time, I had to walk away while the ending played because I was going to start crying again. So, yeah.
Alright, well, that was the last question that I had for you for this interview. So with that said, that concludes this interview with our good friend Bones. Bones, thank you for taking the time to allow me to interview you.
Yeah, no problem, man.
It was fun, and now, after 40 plus minutes of this podcast, I think we all know Bones a little better as a gamer.
No, you don't. You literally know I like Mass Effect and nothing else.
Alright. Well, with that said, we're gonna wrap things up here, so thanks for listening to another episode. You lost your fucking chip. You've ruined everything. Anyway, we're gonna wrap things up here. Thank you very much for listening to another episode of the Bearded Banter Podcast. If you like what you've seen, you can subscribe to BGN on YouTube for more great gaming content. We've got things such as Let's Plays, podcasts, live streams, unboxings, etc. Great gaming content. Subscribe if you like what you've seen.
Don't do it.
If you enjoy the podcast, then you
Nobody does.
Shut up. If you've enjoyed the podcast, you can tune in next Wednesday for another exciting episode of Bearded Banter. I have been your host, the Bearded One. With me has been my co-host and interviewee, Bones.
Bye.
Thanks for doing this interview, brah.
Let's
never do it again.
Aww.
And we'll see you guys next week. Keep on gaming. Now eat that fucking chip. Oh, baby. That was gross.